All right, hello and welcome to VOP News Update. I'm Moses Humphrey. The Delta State House of Assembly has approved the request by Governor Sheriff Oborowari to take 40 billion naira credit facility for the purpose of clearing backlog of pension arrears. The House has given its approval at the maiden plenary session. The Speaker, Emomitimi Guo, had read the governor's letter of request on the floor of the House. According to the letter, Oborowari informed the House that his administration was collaborating with the state chapter of the Association of Local Governments of Nigeria to reduce the backlog of accumulated pensions owed retired primary school teachers and local government employees. The letter said the loan being sought would help alleviate the plight of senior of the state and those who served and retired at the local government level. The motion for the approval was moved by the majority leader of the House and member representing Aniocha North constituency, Emeka Wongba, and seconded by the member representing Sapele constituency, Perkins Umukoro. It will be recalled that 3 days to the end of the administration of the immediate past governor, Ifeanyi Okowa, the 7th Assembly approved a 71 billion naira loan for the then outgoing administration. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu yesterday in Lagos said he could have chosen to maintain the hitherto multiple foreign exchange systems and benefit from it, but instead opted to unify the official and parallel markets rates to save the country from financial hemorrhage. Speaking of the civic reception organized in his honor by the Lagos state government at the Lagos House Marina, the president said he took the decision in the nation's best interest, just like he did with fuel subsidy removal. The president said it was imperative to take those decisive actions in the early days of his administration. He further stated that as a way of ensuring good use of available resources, the government would re-engineer the effectiveness of the control and management of our resources in order to meet the obligations to Nigerians by political office holders. The president used the opportunity to solicit the support of governors present at the event to work with him in ensuring even development of the country. Meanwhile, former governor of Lagos State, Akinwumi Ambode, has made a remarkable return to the frontline politics. He broke the jinx yesterday after meeting President Bola Tinubu in Lagos. The duo met at a reception organized by Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu in honor of Tinubu. Ambode's presence at the event marked the first time he would be visiting Sanwo-Olu at State House since he left office over 4 years ago as governor. The event was held to welcome Tinubu, who was visiting the state for the first time as president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. During the Salah break, Tinubu had on Tuesday returned to Lagos after a 7-day trip abroad. In business, the Manufacturers Association of Nigeria, MAN, has warned that implementation of the proposed hike in electricity tariff by power distribution companies may force small multinational companies to relocate their factories outside Nigeria. President of MAN, Francis Meshioye, who gave the warning while speaking to newsmen, noted that some international manufacturing firms had already exited the country due to the harsh operating environment, including power crisis, adding that any further hike in tariff would lead to an exodus of companies, and thus called on the government to reconsider the move. Recall that various public notices from some of the electricity distribution companies, DISCOs, had stated that the electricity tariff would be raised by about 30 to 40% for selected categories of consumers with effect from July 1, 2023. They have, however, backtracked on their early announcement of a tariff hike, stating that the Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission, NERC, had yet to approve the hike. Well, veteran Yoruba Nollywood actress Iyabo Oko Sidikat Odunkanwi, popularly known as Iyabo Oko, is dead. The news of her death came barely weeks after Yoruba Nollywood actor Murphy Afolabi died. Her daughter, Bisi Aisha, confirmed that the actress who battled an undisclosed ailment died on Wednesday. Well, Aisha, who broke the news via her Instagram account, is yet to give details of her death. And no fewer than 11 passengers, died in a crash that injured 8 others around the Ovia Bridge on the Edo State end of the Benin-Lagos Expressway yesterday. It was gathered that the crash, which occurred around 11 a.m., involved a Toyota Hiace 18-seater bus and a truck belonging to the Dangote group. The driver of the truck was said to be heading towards Benin, Edo State, when he rammed into the bus that had slowed down at the failed portion of the road. An eyewitness said while some of the passengers died on the spot, others who sustained injuries were rushed to the University of Benin Teaching Hospital for treatment. And in foreign news, some 59 flights have been cancelled at Geneva's international airports today after operations were halted for 4 hours because of a strike by workers at the start of the busy summer travel season. An airport spokesman said on Thursday that some 8,000 passengers were estimated to be affected by the cancellations at Switzerland's second airport, a key hub for the EasyJet budget carrier. The strike was called after the airport's board approved on Thursday a new wage policy contested by staff. Nearly 6.8 million passengers used the airport between January and May. According to official statistics, the aviation industry has been keen to avoid a repeat of the chaos seen at European airports last year. The sector struggled to cope with a surge in travel as it was severely understaffed after laying off thousands during the COVID pandemic. Passengers faced huge lines, misplaced luggage, and flight delays. Other European airports and airlines have also faced strikes by staff. And that's the news update on VOP TV. We'd like you to subscribe and engage us on YouTube. It is Voice of the People TV, and on other social media channels at VOP TV Live. I'm Moses Humphrey.